I'm Tristan, Mi11 member, and I work at Best Buy Store 201 in San Antonio, Texas. Today we're going to show you the Dusk Tiger, third generation robot guitar from Gibson. Let's take a look at it over at the workbench. This is the Dusk Tiger Les Paul from Gibson. It's the third generation robot guitar. It has a chambered marblewood body with a marblewood top. You can see these two ebony stripes going through it to mark the resonance chambers. Other hardware on it, you have the three-way toggle switch, two volume knobs, one for each of the pickups, and then your traditional tone knob. Anyone familiar with any of the other robot guitars has seen this knob before. This is the tuning and chameleon tone knob, and we'll talk a little more about that later. The neck pickup is the P90H, which has both single coil P90 characteristics but can also function as a humbucker. And in the bridge is a Burstbucker 3. Now let's flip it over and take a look at the back. This entire guitar has a nitrocellulose finish, and you can see on the back the tiger skin pattern that Gibson is using. You'll also notice this battery compartment. Anybody who's ever seen a battery compartment on a guitar before might be expecting a 9-volt battery, but Gibson has put in a rechargeable lithium-ion battery. Now let's move on to the neck. This guitar has a set mahogany neck with an ebony fretboard, and if you look carefully you can see the tiger teeth inlays that Gibson used. It's kind of a cool design. The inlays that I'm pointing at now, which are actually the tuning heads for those of you paying attention, are smaller and more lightweight than the Darkfire, which makes it easier and faster to tune when you do have it set to tune robotically. We're going to talk a little bit more about the tuning and chameleon tone knob. If you're familiar with any of the other robot guitars, the tuning function works about the same way. You pull up this knob and you see the lights come on. We're going to set it to standard, which S for standard, and all you do is strum the strings. Alright. As soon as the strings are in tune, the button will automatically switch itself over to chameleon tone mode. To get back to tuning, all you have to do is give the button a little press. Let's jump back to the chameleon tone function with just a press of a button. This chameleon tone function is an analog EQ system which really opens up the tonal possibilities of this guitar. Each of these presets on the knob changes the EQ settings of the pickup, essentially changing the pickups themselves. Speaking of presets, sometimes they can feel pretty limited. Thankfully, Gibson has given us a way to change them using this nifty interface. This is the interface that comes with the robot guitar. It's a small version of what looks like just your regular recording interface, but with the software provided, it allows you to get on the computer and change the EQ settings for each one of the presets, allowing you to really open up all the tonal possibilities of your own guitar. Alright, we're back in the demo room. We went over the chameleon tone knob and talked about some of the tonal possibilities, so we're going to play around with it to give you some examples of what it could sound like. can see, there's a lot of tonal possibilities. Way too many to cover in just this short video. So if you get the chance, you should really check one out. This has been Tristan for Mi11.